Hang on, let's go. Let's just calm down. Okay, is everybody ready? Okay, I have it. Shh, shh. Can we dim the lights a little bit? We really need to dim the lights on this one. Trust me. Shh. Hey, you all, that little crew. Shh. You really need to hear this.
I'm so sorry.
My good friend Adam Thornton represented the Tabernacle of Hedonism and went deep and asked artificial intelligence to come up with whatever it wanted to say that would be important for humanity. And unfortunately, I've heard this. These are the 3 minutes that it said. I need you to listen to this because you have to understand the power of artificial intelligence. You have to understand that if this is what artificial intelligence is, we're in a world of shit.
That's Full Metal Jacket.
Keep it down, I shouted with malice. It's 6 in the morning and I was just starting to masturbate. It was lonely in that bus terminal. The last thing I needed was noise from those 2 clowns in the fucking bathroom.
I hate it when someone craps all over my loins while I'm trying to slam some pee-pee through them. It, blocks the pee-pee.
Well, excuse me for using my superior doo-doo to cram your cock up. No one needs to pee-pee, but everyone needs to poo-poo.
Just then, Captain Calamity jizzed from the doo-doo, too ashamed to admit he had been becoming increasingly aroused. Hector tried to block the cock snot with more doo-doo, but it was too late and the town was destroyed. Mentally, anyway, from witnessing all that. I have never been the same since. I was their father.
Was, huh? Well, that's a fine way to talk about our little speed demons, Bernard.
Busy bee? I questioned in bitter astonishment. Yeah, she was busy all right. The busiest beaver in any Greyhound station, with the grayest hound in any Greyhound station. I shot a couple of kids in her and she let them loose. Little did she know how loose they become. With each other? Yeah, that's what I said. Was. Did you hear him in there? Doo-dooing and pee-peeing and semening everywhere? I'm no daddy to them twisted piglets.
You're off your rocker if you think you can knock me up and leave me for dead. I spat those bastards into this lousy 12-bus town with my own blown-out puss while you smoked dope with Pedro. And I'm not gonna watch you abandon them twice. Even if Captain has a raging loin infection and a fetish for said infections.
A fetish for infections? Yeah, well, I guess that's something he got from me. Because you infected me and every other lousy tramp in this place, only we never healed. We just got rid of you. But what I couldn't get rid of were Fred and Ginger doing their famous cock-clogging routine in the bathroom at Daddy's fat time. Now get out of my face, you loose lady and C-section whore.
I think Mommy and Daddy are fighting again. My wee-wee don't feel the tingles, baby. My wee-wee wiggling. It just ain't wanting to stiffen up.
No, look, I think it's stiffening up a little. Don't despair, my little dump tube.
Let's not kid ourselves. We both know that's just the doo-doo holding it up. It's like putting a rod in a sock. I'm usually feeling my special tingles about now, but they're yelling so loud baby can't squirt.
Well, I'm not giving up.
What are you doing?
Me and their mother argued on and on and on. Meanwhile, one of my sons was in the bathroom, sitting on my other son's lap, straining as hard as he could to feed the most doo-doo into his brother's penis, trying to drown out the pain. But it didn't. His penis was blown to shreds by the raw power of the bus station Chinese food that came shooting from my son's butt. I don't know whether he felt pain. All I know is that I heard him calling my name right before he died. Well, he said, Daddy, but that could also mean other things. His brother, the daddy that I could never be. The poop daddy.
Hey, the last stuff you just heard was brought to you by the Church of the Lord or something. I'm not too bright. I'm just a really hot young dude that wears shorts to church, so the audio guy let me do something that wasn't too hard, and all I had to do was show him my junk. He called it hunky and tried to touch it, but I only let him lick my leg hair.
That's great, Josh. Now come on back and listen. Maybe in your boxers and bare feet.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. That was Adam Thornton's contribution to the evening. I think that was excellent. Would anybody like to hear it again? Okay, and now please welcome to the stage the Naked Poet. Give him a round of applause.
Oh my God, it's my turn already?
My favorite.
Jesus.
Holy ham sandwiches.
The show
All right.
begins and ends with nudity.
The Naked Poet. This is what I came for. Oh yeah, get ready for the Naked Poet. All right, put on your sunglasses. He's here. You might see things you didn't expect to see. Things may slip out, but it'll just be the way it's meant to be. The Naked Poet. God forbid, get on that roller coaster, ride that pony, the Naked Poet. Where are you going? Where's everybody leaving? That's right.
Okay.
Doing the best you can.
I went to the bathroom. All right.
First show ever.
Surfer Jesus went to go smoke a joint. What are you gonna do?
You can't do nothing.
All right.
Thank God,
Thank God is right.
we've reached a pinnacle.
This is it. Never see you all again.
All right, for all three of us. What the hell, huh, Tom? All right. Naked Poet came into some money today. That's why I'm drinking a vodka cranberry. I don't know
Holy
whether-
shit.
You never have any money. I was gonna buy you a beer, Tom. She said all your beer is free or something. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, so, anyway, so I bought you a beer. But anyway, a banker at the credit union called and said, I got a way to get you some money. I said, okay. So, I got the money today, and I was flat broke. I mean, there was no gas in the car, there was nothing. So anyway, I'm feeling pretty good tonight. So I'm gonna read some poetry, we'll do a little Dylan. First of all, I wrote a new poem. I should do this one first. I was out at Payne's Prairie, which is one of my favorite places, and I was inspired to write a poem. So we'll do this one. It's called Wind Over the Waters. Just another prairie day. 7 palms embrace setting sun. No one knows, no one cares why, again, she didn't come. One wavelet after another break upon the dock. Lone loon cries for its mate, and he waited again in vain. The heavens cried tears above. No one saw, no one heard. Love was lost once again, while the wind swept over the waters.
beautiful.
Thank you so much. I've had a lot of hit and runs the last couple of years. That's what I call when I have a nice interaction with some woman and nothing ever comes of it. So anyway, I wrote this poem a while back about one of those. It's called Denise. Oh, Denise, Doobie-Doo, I'm in love with you, Denise, Doobie-Doo. I'm in love with you, Denise, Doobie-Doo. I'm in love with you. On New Year's Eve we met. You wanted a champagne glass like mine. I liked your split bangs. We spent hours together, ending up at your place. 2022, just me and you. The year, all brand new. Denise, it never went anywhere. God knows why. And now, well, who cares? But, you know, for just a moment there, when I smelled your pretty hair, and we looked into each other's souls, it looked pretty good. And I thought it would go somewhere, but it didn't. But it sure was nice on New Year's Eve, Denise. As you know, the naked poet, when I'm not, oh my God, here comes Cowboy. Hey, Cowboy, have a strawberry, man. All right.
Cowboy, right here. It's okay, you can close the show. This is a
Yeah.
greatest show.
Let
we've ever done.
Cowboys close the show. All right, this is as you know, I help the homeless people in Gainesville. I call them the street people because they all have a home. Whether it's on cardboard, whether it's behind a building, whether it's at Grace, whether it's anywhere, somewhere is their home. So this is called Them. This was written a few years ago. Them. They camp out on the sidewalk, too close. They live under the overpass, too unsightly. They panhandle at intersections, too bothersome. Not in my backyard. Just go away. Get out. Them. They are God's children. They live, they breathe, they eat, they sleep. They keep on keeping on. Them. Them could be you one day.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Read one more poem, then we do a little Dylan, as we always do. This is called Cold Front. I've revised this many times. Sun's warmth faded fast. Feathered creatures sensed change. Wind picked up. Clouds ever so dark commandeered the sky. In the dead of night, the rains came. She sat watching through her window. He had said goodbye, and now in silence she pondered how her life would change. Like the change outside her window. Clothes sat nearby, needing mending. Her new book wasn't selling. Rent was due yesterday. Kitchen faucet kept dripping. It rained all morning long. Sometimes she'd doze in her chair. Then she'd muse about which state he might be in by now. And that cold front, that damned cold front, kept passing through.
All right.
And now some Dylan.
Yeah.
We're gonna do 2 Dylan songs tonight.
Awesome.
Then we'll give it over to Cowboy, or whatever you want to do, Tom. If Bob Dylan is here, they say everything can be replaced, yet every distance is not near. So I remember every face of every man who put me here. I see my light come shining from the west until the east. Any day now, I shall be released. They say every man needs protection. They say every man must fall. Yet I swear I see my reflection someplace so high above this wall. I see my light come shining from the west unto the east. Any day now, I shall be released. Woo! Standing next to me in this lonely crowd is a man who swears he's not to blame. All day long I hear him shout so loud, crying out that he was framed. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, I shall be released. I'm going to do one more.
All right. Awesome. I just hear all the crowd clapping. It's beautiful.
You're on the candid camera.
You may be an ambassador to England or France. You may like to gamble. You might like to dance. You may be the heavyweight champion of the world. You may be a socialite with a long string of pearls. But you're gonna have to serve somebody. Yes, indeed, Reverend. You're gonna have to serve somebody. Well, it may be the devil or it may be the Lord, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. You might be a rock and roll addict, prancing on the stage. You might have drugs at your command, women in a cage. You may be a businessman or some high-degree thief. They may call you doctor, or they may call you thief. But you're gonna have to serve somebody, Michael. Yes, indeed. You're going to have to serve somebody. You know, it may be the devil or it may be the Lord. But you're going to have to serve somebody. You may be a state trooper. You might be a young Turk. You might be the head of some big TV network, Tom. You may be rich or poor. You may be blind or lame. You may be living in another country or under another name, but you're going to have to serve somebody, Tom. Yes, indeed, you're going to have to serve somebody. Well, it may be the devil and it may be the Lord, but you're going to have to serve somebody. You may be a construction worker working on a home. You may be living in a mansion or you might live in a dome. You might own guns, you might even own tanks. You might be somebody's landlord. You might even own banks. But you're going to have to serve somebody. You're going to have to serve somebody, yes indeed. Well, it may be the devil and it may be the Lord, cowboy. But you're going to have to serve somebody. Well, you may be a preacher with your spiritual pride. You may be a city councilman. Mr. Could have been mayor. Taking bribes on the side. You may be working in a barber shop. You may know how to cut hair. You may be somebody's mistress. Maybe somebody's heir. But you're going to have to serve somebody. Yes, indeed, you're going to have to serve somebody. Well, it may be the devil, it may be the Lord, Rev. But you're going to have to serve somebody. Thank you very much, Go Gators!
The Naked Poet, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Awesome, the Naked Poet. Please hold your applause until the end of the show. Trying to figure out why I'm talking into two microphones. Okay, look. We've come to the end of the show. Cowboy is going to sing us out. Cowboy and I were sitting there thinking, we don't have to serve anybody. I mean, you want to serve somebody, but you don't have to. You serve some fucking mashed potatoes. To me.
Here, Tom.
I don't have to serve anybody. I'll serve some mashed potatoes in my fucking own mouth at the picnic.
Mashed potatoes on pizza.
Thank you. Fuck yeah, mashed potatoes on pizza, motherfuckers. Be my fucking picnic. I'll serve myself. I don't have to serve anybody. Yeah, serve Cowboy a strawberry. There you go.